Hey guys, it's Rose with Roselikescrochet. How is everybody doing? Long time no see. I know it's been a couple days. Anyway, I have so much to share with you that I had to come on and make a video, and I'll probably be on again in like 2 days and share another video with you guys. Today is Monday, May 13th. Because yesterday was Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day, belated to everybody. I went to the Dollar Tree because everyone has been talking about the Dollar Tree and having t-shirt yarn. So I went to one which is really, really large and they didn't have anything. And then I went to one that is really, really small and they had like 5 skeins. That was it. And I'll insert a picture here so you can see what the store looked like and what the shelves looked like where this yarn was. So here's the picture. There's no lot number. It's like a generic on here. So let's see here. It's just called Assorted. I'll show you guys what the tag looks like. Whoops, there we go. So it just says Assorted, so you don't really get like a choice of what you get. And I think if you order from Lion Brand, you don't get a choice either. So I found 2 of these, and then they had one of these, which is, I don't know what kind of pattern that is. Looks like trees or something pink on it. There was only one of those. And then I got one each of these 2. So this one is more of like a burgundy color. Let's see if I can get it to show better. And this one is like a navy and it's got some little flowers in there. That's really pretty. So that was all they had at the Dollar Tree, only 5 of those. So that was last week is when I found those. And then I went to Michael's twice. And I got myself 2 Karen Big Cakes. One of them was on clearance and the other one I used a 50% coupon. So I'm trying to get one of each of the Karen Big Cakes just because I know you can do something with just one of them. So I want to have one of each because I'm crazy like that. So anyway, I got 2 of these Karen Big Cakes, and in case you haven't seen them, I'll tell you about them. They are a number 4. They recommend a size 5mm hook. It's 100% acrylic, 10.5 ounces, 603 yards. So this one is called Cookie Crumble. That one's super pretty. And then this one is called Tiramisu. And then on my other shopping trip to Michael's, I picked up one of these planners. So I'm gonna just show you the planner, and they were 40% off. I'm not gonna use it as a planner. I'm gonna use it as a notebook so I can keep track of all the projects that I do. So I just got that one. They didn't have purple. Seriously. What kind of store is that with no purple? And inside it just says make great things happen. But I bought these little notebooks. These were on clearance for like $2 something. And I'm actually gonna take them apart and put the paper inside. And then I got these little stickers that I'm gonna use as tabs. So I'm gonna write on here like hats, and then I can keep all my hats in one section. So if I wanna go back and see what hat I used or what pattern I used for a hat, I can just flip right to the section that says hats. And then I'll have one that says blankets, and then I'll have one that says craft fair items, and then et cetera, et cetera. So I got 3 of these notebooks. It just says I'm too busy. I'm not too busy for crochet. And I'm just gonna tear these books apart. Like I'm just gonna take all the papers out of them. So I got that, and these were like $2 each or something like that. And then I think the book was like $19.99 and then 40% off. So that was a pretty good deal. And then the last place I went was Joann Fabric. I used a 50% coupon from the Michael's flyer, and then I used a 40% coupon, and I got 2 of these shawl in a cake. So sparkly, and not sparkly, but purple. So in case you're not familiar with shawl in a cake, it's just like shawl in a ball, except they cake it up. So I will tell you about it. Shawl in a Cake by Lion Brand, 5.3 ounces, 481 yards, 58% cotton, 39% acrylic, 3% other fiber. It's a number 4, and it takes a, my God, you guys, they make it so small. It takes a 6mm hook. I even have reading glasses on and I can't read this. It's ridiculous. This one is called Half Moon. Holy crap. Seriously, you guys? This is almost like the mandala troll. Oh God, this is so pretty. So I got that one, and then this one is called Opal. And that one is so sparkly. Oh, okay, can't wait to use that. And then I got 20% off. I told you guys I'm a total Susan Bates person, so I got an I hook and a J hook. They were like $2.49 each plus 20% off. My Girl Scout troop, we are going to Washington, D.C. this summer, so, and I scrapbook. All the stickers were 40% off, so I found this set of 3D stickers for a scrapbook. All right, that is it for the stores. So now I'm going to show you my finished objects. Hang on a second. Okay, so my first finished object is a long time overdue. I have so many of the Karen Pantone X's. I finally, since I got that ball winder, wound up some of the Karen Pantone and decided to do a project. And the project that I picked I didn't like, so I started frogging it and I picked something different. And this is a project I've done before. It's by Zines and Rogers, and it's called the Chevron Cowl. So I'm gonna show you guys the cowl that I did. I'm not gonna try it on. I'm just gonna show it to you, and then I'll tell you which of the Karen Pantones that I used. Oh my God, I cannot wait to wear this. This was kind of crazy to work with. It's split a lot, but it's so soft. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's the lightest color, the next lightest color, and then dark. All right, so, oh my God, you guys, it's so pretty. I just wish the colors were purple. All right, so for these I used, and I couldn't tell you how many because I had already taken apart like five of these and wound them into balls. I used Lapis is the solid color, and Morning Blues is the other one. So, and these are of course all discontinued, so I don't even know if you can get them anymore, but these are the colors that I used. So I still am looking for more patterns to use with the Karen Pantone X because I have a lot of it. So that is FO number 1. The second one, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you've probably already seen this. This is called the Yvette Shawl, and this is a brand new pattern by Laurel at the Dabbling Hook. It's basically a granny stripe shawl with a twist. So I'm gonna show you this. Oh, you're probably not gonna be able to see it. There we go. And this I used the new mandala, and this is called Mantra. And here, I'll hold it up again so you can see it, but it's beautiful. There we go, I'm gonna cover my face. But if you wanna get a better shot of this or see what it looks like a little bit better, you can follow me on Instagram at Roselikescrochet. So this is done. I love it, it's beautiful, it's a great pattern. I will link it in the description box below. And then I also did a Virus Meets Granny Square shawl, and this is also on my Instagram and my Facebook page, and this is a tutorial by Fiber Spider, and he did not design it, he just did a tutorial on it. So I will link the original pattern and the tutorial down below. But this is using, actually I'll show you the DK colors, and it is called Foggy. So I think these are all being discontinued too because they're all on clearance at my Joann Fabrics. But anyway, so that's what I had left, and now I'll show you that. So, oh my God, I love this pattern. I want to do another one in this. It's so pretty. So if you guys want to see this a little bit closer, you can also check it out on Instagram. And then I just recently finished a Cakes 2 to Tango shawl, and I just posted this on my Instagram page today because I just finished it like yesterday or the day before. And for this one, I used Lion brand cupcakes, and this is all I had left from 2 full cakes. This one is called Pot of Gold, and this one was called Clown Car. So I'm gonna show you what this one looks like. And it's really, really bright, pretty colors. But in the pictures that I took, it really didn't turn out like it's not true to color. So here's this. And it is so pretty. I am loving this. I don't even want to put it up for sale, but I think I'm going to because I can always make another one because I have more of those cakes. So there's that. And you guys, I have to show you these colors. They're just so pretty. I mean, do you see like the bright pink and purple and lime green? They're just gorgeous. And then the blue and the yellow. Oh my goodness, love that yarn. Okay, the other 2 finished objects I have are blankets, so I'm not quite sure that you're gonna be able to see. The first one is Glorious Granny Squares. So all I did was I took, I have all of these leftover bits. These were the Vanna's Choice that were on clearance at Michael's for like $2 a ball. Excuse me. So I have all these little leftovers, but I used 1 cake for each, or 1 skein for each square, and then I bordered it together with black, the same Vanna's Choice. And the pattern is by Fiber Spider. It's a tutorial by him, so I'm gonna see if I can show you. If not, it is on my Instagram page, but this is like really big. So I'll show you. That's what the squares look like. They're all Glorious Grannies, and they're all a bunch of different colored squares. And let's see, there's some more of it. See that? And then I'll just turn it around so you can see the other side. But it's really, really big. It's really big. Really big. That one is also up on my Instagram page, so if you guys want to check that one out. And then the last one is just a corner to corner. This was using Bernat Pop in, let's see, Bernat Pop in Foggy Notion. And then for a couple of the stripes, I used the Bernat Satin. This is also up on my Instagram page. And here, I'll show you what this looks like. So, I've been busy. All right, so I'm gonna clear that stuff off and then I'm gonna show you my WIPS. I'll be right back. All right, so here are my WIPS, and I do have more than this, but I only brought this many to show you guys. All right, I have a slight obsession with the Glorious Granny. I think it is such a pretty pattern and it's so easy. So I started another one and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this. I have like 5 skeins of this red heart ombre, and it's called Blutiful, and I think it is so pretty, and I'm not sure if I want to keep going with this square and make it just like one big square, or if I want to do a bunch of small squares and sew them together again. I don't know. You guys let me know. I think it would be really cool because they would all start at like different points and it would look probably like it's different yarn. So anyway, this is from 1 skein and I have all this left. So I can probably get a lot of squares, and I have like 5 skeins of this. So this is one of my WIPS, and I'm using a size I hook on this one. The next WIP that I have is with a Karen cotton cake. This is using the new Karen cotton cakes, and this is called, sorry guys, Amethyst Sky. And here, I'll show you the colors. So pretty. Purple, purple. And this is a size 4, 530 yards, 60% cotton, 40% acrylic. And there is actually a pattern on one of the ball bands for this shawl. And the shawl is called Sunset Dreams Crochet Shawl. You could probably find it on Yarnspirations if you don't have this on the ball band for your cake, because I know the other cake doesn't have this pattern on it. Anyway, so I am doing this one, and I have got this far. See if I can show you guys. It's very pretty. It's got like the front posts ribbing. So this is part of one cake. I have this much left of one cake, and the pattern calls for 2 cakes. So I'm almost halfway done with this one. I'm loving it. It's a 4-row repeat, so it is quite easy once you figure out the repeat. Okay, so my next WIP is, this is, what is this using? Here we go. This is clearance yarn from Michaels. This is Impeccable Big by Loops and Threads. And this color is called Luxury. This is suggesting a 5mm hook. It's a number 4 yarn, 557 yards. So I have a book with hexagon patterns in it, and I just took one of them and I'm just increasing. So this is the blanket. It's just a hexagon. That's it. And I will tell you, I have plans for 4 of the blankets that I'm making. I have 4 people that need to be gifted blankets at Christmas. So I know I have plenty of time, but I have 2 other WIPs that are sitting in a WIP bag that I haven't worked on in a while. So I have 4 blankets that I know I can get out. so this is WIP number 3. And then this one is just a corner to corner. I don't even have the ball band. I have like 12 balls of this. It was the Lion brand. It was in the dollar section. It's called like Woolies Thick and Quick or something. It's just a corner to corner, but it's got purple in it, so I don't know if I'm giving this one away. So that's it. And I'm using a pretty big hook, so hopefully this will go by pretty fast. Let me see what size hook this is. 9mm hook, and it's one of these Crystalite hooks. All right, so that's WIP number 4. WIP number 5 is also a corner to corner. So I'll show you guys this one. Oh, look at the colors. Oh my God, I don't know if I can give this one away either. Oh. Okay, so this one is using Red Heart Super Saver stripes, which is that gorgeousness, called Flamenco Stripe. And this is a size 4, 100% acrylic, 236 yards. I think I have like 7 of these, so this could be a really nice size blanket for me. All right, and my very last WIP, and then I think I'm done. I am actually a pattern tester. What? Are you serious? Who would actually ask me to test a pattern? Well, this lovely lady actually agreed to let me test her pattern, and I have posted 2 of the progress pictures so far on Instagram. Her channel name is Lenny C, Lenysia, and she has some gorgeous patterns, and her tutorials are excellent. So I'm going to show you, this is a summer top. I can't like really divulge the pattern or anything, but I can show you where I'm at with this. I've gotten pretty far. Now the only problem I'm having is this is with super fine yarn. You guys, I'm telling you, don't ever ask me to do anything with super fine yarn again. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is using a 3.5mm hook, but I think she actually calls for like a 3.25mm hook, which I couldn't find. So anyway, this is going to be a summer top, and I will show you the yarn that I'm using. So this is the top part, and then there is the shirt part. I had a really hard time finding number 2 yarn in the store. I found number 2 yarn at Hobby Lobby, but it was like a polyester, and I was like, that's not right for a summer top. And I couldn't find anything at Joann. And Michael's, I couldn't really find anything either except for this. I mean, I'm sure I could do like the red heart. It's a wrap, but I didn't want it to have the stringy yarn. So I got Loops and Threads Wool Like, and the color on this is called purple. This is 678 yards in this tiny little ball. That's ridiculous. It's a #1 super fine. It calls for a 3.5 millimeter hook. Let me see here. It is 85% acrylic and 15% nylon, machine washable and dryable. So I don't know how well it will work in the summer, but it's so soft and it's so pretty. And it's so hard to work with because it's so tiny. Oh my God, you guys. I can't wait to be done with it because I think it's gonna turn out gorgeous, but then I wanna just use like thicker yarn. So anyway, that's all I have. I had so many projects and acquisitions, and I have boxes of stuff at the door waiting for me to open it, and it's just too busy. So I wanted to thank you guys for hanging out with me. This is probably a way longer video than I ever put up. I will have another video coming up with some happy mail, and I'm going to show you the yarn winder that I got. And I also want to remind you guys that I announced the winners for the 3,000 subscriber giveaway in my last video, and only 2 people have come forward. So please go back and check that video and see if you were the winner and get in touch with me because this Friday is the deadline. So anyway, it's Monday. I hope you guys have a great week. I'm sure I will see you in a couple of days. Talk to you later. Bye.